Hey, welcome to World Code Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Tonight, Asia is on edge. The region's cities, from the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the bustling avenues of Manila, are gripped by a sense of uncertainty. The air is thick with anticipation, as if everyone is waiting for the next headline to break. News alerts flash from Tokyo to Manila, their urgency echoing in living rooms and offices alike. The world's attention is fixed on this corner of the globe, where every update could signal a dramatic shift. From Washington to Beijing, all eyes are on the South China Sea. This vital waterway, a crossroads for global commerce and military strategy, has become the epicenter of rising tensions. The lines on the map are more than just borders. They are the front lines of a new era of competition. Maritime militias and Coast Guard vessels face off in tense standoffs, their movements watched by satellites and analysts around the world. Military drills grow louder, echoing across the waves and fueling anxiety in capitals throughout the region. Each maneuver, each warning shot, adds to the sense of impending crisis. Old maps are redrawn with new claims. International waters become flashpoints. Centuries-old disputes are reignited, as nations assert their rights and redraw boundaries, challenging the status quo and international law. A Chinese Coast Guard ship uses a water cannon on a Philippine supply boat, a stark reminder of the risks faced by those who venture into contested waters. Maritime militias swarm reefs inside the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, their presence a daily provocation and a test of resolve. Fighter jets from multiple nations roar overhead in freedom of navigation exercises, their contrails painting lines of defiance in the sky. These flights are not just shows of force, they are messages, sent to friends and rivals alike, that the status quo will be defended. These incidents are part of a larger pattern of pressure and power projection. Each patrol, each intercepted vessel, is a move in a high-stakes game, where miscalculation could have global consequences. For nations caught in the middle, the question is not if a crisis will happen, but when, and how they'll respond. Ordinary people watch the news with growing concern, while leaders gather in tense rooms, weighing their options and preparing for the unknown. Diplomatic channels buzz with urgent talks. Defense ministers hold emergency meetings late into the night. Behind closed doors, strategies are debated and alliances tested, as governments seek to prevent escalation while preparing for the worst. The Indo-Pacific's stability, vital for global trade, feels more fragile than ever. Every day thousands of ships pass through these waters carrying goods that power economies around the world. A single incident could disrupt this lifeline, with consequences felt far beyond Asia. The international community calls for de-escalation, but those on the front lines know words aren't enough. Soldiers stand guard on distant coastlines, and diplomats issue statements. But the reality on the water is far more complex and dangerous. The Philippines, with its long, vulnerable coastline, faces a direct threat to its security and economy. For fishing communities, these disputes are not abstract. They are a daily struggle for survival, as livelihoods are threatened and the future grows more uncertain. Manila knows it can't face this challenge alone and is seeking stronger partnerships and advanced capabilities. The search for allies and new technology is urgent as the stakes grow higher with each passing day. This search has led to a groundbreaking conversation, one that could reshape the region's security landscape. New alliances are being forged, and old rivalries reconsidered, as nations look for ways to ensure peace and stability. A conversation with an old rival, now a vital partner: Japan. In this moment of uncertainty, the Philippines and Japan are finding common ground, building a partnership that could define the future of the region. In the bustling metropolises of Tokyo and Manila, a new and significant dialogue is underway, one that has emerged from a blend of shared concerns, regional challenges, and mutual interests. These two vibrant capitals, each with their own unique histories and cultures, are now finding common ground in the face of a rapidly changing security landscape in Asia. Defense officials from both nations are deep in discussion over a landmark deal: Japan's advanced Type-03 Chu-SAM medium-range surface-to-air missile system. This is not just a technical negotiation, but a conversation about the future of their national security and the stability of the region. This isn't just another arms sale. It represents a leap forward in the strategic partnership between two key maritime democracies. The agreement is a symbol of trust, signaling that both countries are ready to take their alliance to a new level. For the first time in its modern history, Japan is considering exporting a major defensive weapon to the Philippines. This move marks a significant shift in Japan's post-war defense policy, reflecting a growing willingness to play a more proactive role in regional security. The Chu-SAM system is a technological marvel, capable of intercepting a wide range of aerial threats, from fast-moving fighter jets to low-flying cruise missiles. Its deployment would greatly enhance the Philippines' ability to defend its airspace and critical infrastructure. For Manila, acquiring this system is a quantum leap in defense capability, offering protection for military bases, government centers, and the country's many strategic islands. It's a step toward modernizing the armed forces and ensuring the safety of its people. The deal is more than just hardware. It signals a deepening solidarity and a shared commitment to upholding a rules-based order in the region. It's a public declaration that both nations stand together in the face of uncertainty. Both Japan and the Philippines face similar challenges from an increasingly assertive China, especially in the contested waters of the South China Sea. Their shared interest in upholding international law and freedom of navigation has brought them closer than ever before. By exploring this deal, Tokyo and Manila are turning diplomatic alignment into real, tangible, defensive cooperation. It's a move that could reshape the security architecture of the Asia-Pacific. If the agreement goes through, it will mark the beginning of a new era, one that moves beyond traditional economic aid and into the realm of hard security collaboration, with both sides investing in each other's safety and future. For Manila, this is a rare opportunity to modernize its military and deter potential threats. For Tokyo, it's a chance to take on a more active and responsible role in regional security, supporting allies and contributing to peace. The world is watching closely as these two nations chart a new course together, setting an example for regional cooperation and collective security in uncertain times. The stakes couldn't be higher. The decisions made today in Tokyo and Manila will echo across the region for years to come, shaping the future of Asia's security and stability. To truly grasp the significance of Japan's recent missile deal, it's essential to understand the remarkable transformation the country has undergone over the past several decades. After the devastation of World War II, Japan adopted a pacifist constitution. Article 9 famously renounced war as a sovereign right, banning offensive military action and strictly prohibiting arms exports to other nations. For generations, Japan's self-defense forces were limited to protecting the homeland. Their mission was clear: defend Japan, but never project power abroad or become entangled in foreign conflicts. However, the security environment in Asia has changed dramatically. North Korea's frequent missile tests and China's rapid military expansion have raised new and urgent threats, forcing Japanese leaders to reconsider their approach. In response, Japan reinterpreted its constitution, paving the way for collective self-defense and a more proactive role in regional security. This marked a historic shift in policy. In 2014, Japan replaced its decades-old arms export ban with new principles. These allow arms exports under strict conditions, as long as they contribute to peace and enhance Japan's own security. The proposed sale of the Type-03 Chu-SAM missile system to the Philippines is the most significant test yet of this new policy, and a symbol of Japan's evolving defense posture. This isn't about abandoning pacifism. Instead, Japan calls it proactive pacifism, actively working to prevent conflict and contribute to regional stability, rather than standing on the sidelines. By equipping partners like the Philippines, Japan is helping to build a stronger, more resilient security network across Asia, one that can respond to shared challenges. This growing network, anchored by the US-Japan alliance and now including new partners, is designed to deter aggression and maintain peace in the Indo-Pacific. Japan is no longer content to be a bystander. Today, it is actively shaping the security landscape of the Indo-Pacific, taking on new responsibilities and forging new partnerships. The Chu-SAM missile deal stands as clear proof of this dramatic shift, from post-war pacifism to a new era of partnership and proactive engagement. The urgency for Philippine air defense stems from China's escalating actions in the West Philippine Sea. Beijing uses its Coast Guard, fishing militia, and Navy to assert sweeping claims, despite a 2016 tribunal ruling against them. Philippine boats are harassed, supply missions blocked, and outposts threatened. China's artificial islands now host military bases, runways, and missiles, projecting power deep into Southeast Asia. This constant pressure and military buildup make credible air defense a matter of survival for the Philippines. Manila must deter aggression and defend its territory, or risk being overwhelmed. The Philippine Air Force is racing to catch up after decades of neglect. Focused for years on internal threats, its external air defense was left underdeveloped. Only recently did the Philippines acquire modern jets and radar systems. But the real gap is in ground-based air defense. Few short-range systems and no medium-range shield. Key assets like Manila and upgraded military bases remain exposed. Without a credible air defense network, the country is vulnerable to a first strike. The Type-03 Chu-SAM is designed to fill this gap, transforming defense from porous to formidable. It's a critical upgrade the Philippines can't afford to delay. The Type-03 Chu-SAM is the backbone of Japan's air defense. Developed by Mitsubishi Electric, it counters everything from jets to cruise missiles. Highly mobile, its components are truck-mounted for rapid deployment and survivability. A battery includes command vehicles, radar, and multiple launchers, able to shoot and scoot to avoid enemy strikes. Its AESA radar tracks many targets with precision, guiding missiles to intercept even in jammed environments. The system is networked, allowing batteries to share data and create overlapping fields of fire. The improved Chu-SAM Kai extends range and performance, even against some ballistic missiles. It can integrate with allied air and naval defenses, including US systems. Chu-SAM isn't just a missile, it's a complete modern air defense ecosystem. For the Philippines, it's a game-changing shield. The Chu-SAM would be a strategic game-changer for the Philippines. It provides credible medium-range air defense for the first time, altering the security dynamic in the West Philippine Sea. Adversaries would have to think twice before any aerial aggression. Chu-SAM batteries could protect Manila, military headquarters, and key bases, including those used by US forces. Its mobility allows deployment to strategic islands, complicating enemy plans and extending defense reach. The system would force aggressors to expend more resources, making attacks riskier and less likely to succeed. In military deterrence, Chu-SAM gives the Philippines powerful new cards. It's a leap toward a layered, resilient national defense. The Chu-SAM deal is about more than missiles. It's about forging a deeper alliance. Japan's investment in Philippine security builds trust and interoperability beyond joint exercises. Filipino troops would train closely with Japanese experts, creating lasting operational ties. The system's compatibility with US data links means future integration with allied forces. Imagine a US Navy ship passing targeting data to a Philippine Chu-SAM battery for interception. This trilateral network, Philippines, Japan, US, creates a formidable shield across the region. The deal signals a new model regional powers stepping up, not just relying on the US for Manila. It diversifies defense partners and reduces reliance on any single ally. A networked alliance is the smart strategy for today's complex geopolitics. The Chu-SAM deal is a blueprint for future regional security. For this historic deal to happen, Japan must finalize new arms export rules. The government is building consensus, arguing that helping allies like the Philippines strengthens Japan's own security. The Diet must approve policy changes to allow full missile system exports. Once legal hurdles are cleared, formal negotiations will cover system numbers, costs, and financing, possibly with Japanese assistance. Training, maintenance, and future upgrades will be part of the package. With tensions rising, both governments are motivated to move fast. If all goes well, a formal agreement could be signed by next year. The Chu-SAM deal would mark a new era, showing that Asia's democracies are uniting to defend the international order.